Thank you, that was amazing and super fun. So now I'm introducing Alyssia MacAlister, and she's new to Brighton, so please come and say hi when you know what she looks like. So at times teetering off the experimental edge, Alyssia's work ranges from the tender to the outraged and is a mix of the vulnerable and the hopeful. Alyssia has an MA in creative writing from Durham and has written poetry for Transect Magazine, Dissonance Magazine and Canterbury's I Speak My Truth. I can't read in a straight line. That's my truth. As well as being a former president of the ever-fabulous University of Kent Creative Writing Society, Alyssia has produced poetry and creativity workshops for students and children and is a past co-organiser of the Full English Festival and is here with us as a poet.
Yay!
If I'm gonna tell you, you ought to know. I don't want to get in the way, right? But I want everyone to see big and loud is the volume for all the good songs. The good song ain't got nothing on them when they're up on that stage, and I want to empty my lungs. They're so angry they have to wear gorilla masks to make an art statement because their pretty faces might detract from the sounds. Cover it, X-ray specs, blondie, Slater, Kinney's, yes, cover it, sounds, the wires that bind us to women in Seattle who call themselves girls and spit sweat at the crowd. And we wish we were there because the classroom is too small to make our zines in the music hall, too clean to spill my beer in, and who can pierce my ears so I don't have to go to Axe's tattoo since I ditched his son in the metal madame. So go get a needle but no thread. Go get thread but no needle, and we can wind our wrists in red to make a pact. Can we backtrack to the bit where I played Gone Home and I cried and you stroked my hair, stroked my hair, stroked my hair? Where are the tar-scalded throats when you need them to vent a blackout? Because double-stop strings and a grade 7 in piano isn't enough to squeeze the angst out. And they tell me I'll grow out of it. They tell me I'll grow out of it like I will. Graphic novels and imitation lace like I did Pokemon and grazing my face in the upper boughs of oaks in the backwood. No cock's too tall where I stood. And I don't want to be defined by where my hair sprouts and if I leave it untamed, and I don't adhere to the tribe set by the colour of my eyes, and if I got to tell you, you ought to know that even though we switched from record to cassette to download, the problem remains that our voice is shamed on the newsfeed page of your chosen social network site. So many believe that they can prevent a girl getting raped in Delhi by clicking a box on an online petition in Glasgow, yet their brain screams slag at the girl whose bum cheek accidentally peeks out from underneath her short shorts with my sister. If I'm gonna tell you, you ought to know that I don't want her shamed voice to turn into a groan that tells the listener to go home. So maybe we should stop making sounds with our fingertips for a moment and step out into the daylight or nighttime to sing, to scream, to shout, because whatever the music, the noise, we must be devout in showing the odd ones out, because proof of variation is the only instigator for change, and we should ignore blame right and get on with it. So now I've gone and told you, you ought to know I don't want to get in the way, but I cannot do this alone, so please, take this as an invitation to hold my hand for better or for worse, for richer or for poorer, for sickness and in health, whether we have to scream down the fibre optics or stand in the street in silence. Defiant space and to be amongst so many talented people, and it's just wonderful. This is chiaroscuro, girls. A flame encased in blown sugar glass, warped. Her arms oscillate out of shadows in sideways arcs, offer early morning dew or frost in sunshine palms. is out of view. I wait, anticipate the flash of skin in stronger focus, deeper glow from the narrowed aperture reveals few. No clothes. Bareness. I do not trespass on her rapture, her daily routine. Just watch, hug my sides, pinch, and wonder if I am skinny like her, toned. Her dance is my breakfast, so at 7 I trust she will be there. And if I catch her eye through our windows, I blush, just glance away. Yes, that one's about having a crush on someone that you see every day, but you've never spoken to. That last animation was beautiful, by the way.
Yes.
So this is about when I had a job. Hey, you laugh, I don't have a job anymore. Unemployment. I had a job and I was all at once a waitress, a barmaid, a housekeeper and general dog's body. And it was my first encounter with real death. And it was someone that I knew, and I found him in a hotel room. So, cheery. It's called Seawolf. There is no crispness to the burn, the micro cuts from yesterday which continue to split, to exhale in the heat, in screams from tiny mouths on shoulders that weep and become silent and suffocate in balm, in aloe vera, as it is no burden, just blisters. So I press on with the wade, the pursuit of sensation that cannot be found on land where at any other time the sand strip would be clot heavy with fat and puff and screech at a splash where at night time hash brownies are fed by campfire light to not quite yet lovers, but this will do the job. I undertake gets me elbow deep in the toilet bowl, and then 10 minutes later the same hand smooth creases out of bed covers, the same as the ones you unwrapped yourself at the point of sensation that cannot be found on land where any other time the sand strip is alive. But I did not sleep, so came down to chest height with my back against the seawall is the best place to rest with open eyes. And as the sun rises, the colours of the sky and water invert themselves. So light and tide push with hypnotic repeat to agitate the swell in my chest and squeeze the lump up which began as a seed in the lung yesterday when the landlady asked me to strip the bed. Once you were taken, I could not breathe, and as I'd seen your rigid, outstretched arms with fingers that gripped nothing, and the purpling of your undersides, and how, somehow, you had managed to cover yourself with a cushion, as if you knew I would find you so. With hypnotic repeat, I could not step back into the building, or any building, so trod blisters into chapped heels along hot cobbles to the seawall, and back and again, until the landlady shut the front door on me and you and everyone who beady-eyed the body bag, and heard the ambulance door slam, no siren. On their way to the end of the sand strip is still empty, as your glass will remain behind the bar, the bed too fresh and smoothed by my hands later when I leave the seawall for work. This seawall rubs the skin from my burn and kisses salt into the lung seed, comes to fruition from behind my teeth and bursts a sound nothing like a scream but a roar. And I am sure you heard. Thank you. Angela is in the US, she's not here, and she's a US citizen, and she's married, and her husband is a British citizen. And the thing is that she can't come from the US to be here under what is called a UK family visa, because her husband does not earn enough money. And the threshold in the government's eyes is quite low. It's about just over £18,500. But if you're disabled, or you have mental health issues, or you have multiple children, or so many different reasons as an individual, sometimes you just can't make that money. And so she's sort of stuck over there, he's sort of stuck over here. And even though my feelings about petitions are sometimes like dubious, he's made a petition, a government petition, and I was wondering if you are a British citizen, you could do me a favour and sign it. The link will go up on the Dyke network. Thank you guys. And if you could sign it and share, that'd be amazing, because half of the couple, and this happens to thousands of couples, half of that couple cannot be represented in front of the government and in front of the law because they're not British citizens. So I am married to someone who is not a British or EU citizen, and we worry about this a lot because if he was to lose his job tomorrow, I would not fulfill the criteria, and it hangs like a cloud over us and over many people. And when you've tried so hard to get through the UK marriage system legally, it's just terrible. When you've been told that your marriage is a sham, and you've been investigated and told to go halfway across the country to be interrogated, and the things that we saw in that waiting room are never going to leave me. So yeah, if you could sign the petition and share it on, so it can gain momentum, that'd be really amazing. So thank you very much for listening.